final Pop Warner game at the middle school in Sharon, where the Sharon D squad are playing the Sandwich. Sandwich what, Kenny?
Sandwich Pop Warner.
All right, that's a good answer. Okay, I'm Pat Pollin, I'm play-by-play. You just heard from Kenny Sawyer. He'll do the color. And on camera is Neil Grossman, and it is, in fact, the Sandwich Bulldogs.
Very good, Pat. Thank you, Neil.
I thought you would at least do a little scouting before the game to get that. Well, welcome again. I mean, this is the final game of the day. That would make it the fifth game of the day. We had two Mighty Might games, and the B's, C's, and the D's played down here at the Sharon Middle School.
The Bruce Aronson's Mighty Might team, I think, suffered their first loss today, 19-18.
Yep, good game. And
Bill Anderson's team, I think, is on its way to its first victory.
Oh, so times change. But up here in the at the high school field, or the former high school field, the pressure's on this D team again, Kenny. Unfortunately, the B and C teams came out on the short end. Their matchups against the Sandwich Bulldogs. And the D squad is pretty much rolling along at 3-1, and the pressure's on them to win.
Well, so far, the one loss was an overtime loss.
Yep.
And 3 straight wins. Convincing wins. We got high expectations for this D team.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that as the game goes along, and Kenny will give you the rosters of both the players and the cheerleaders. As you look out on the field, in between games, it's always interesting where one team comes off and the other team goes on and moves it right along. But looking out here, it looks like the Sandwich Bulldogs will be kicking off, going left to right, and the Sharon Eagles and the now famous maroon and gold will be receiving on the right. Okay, we apologize out there. Kenny Sawyer just told me that he did not get the roster from that other D team. And here's the opening kickoff. Oh, a boomer all the way down to the 30-yard line. And it looks like Alex Scott. Oh, and he's going to fall on it. Probably the right move. Oh, throw the flag. No, I guess not. That kickoff was quite a kick for this D-level squad. And Alex Scott couldn't handle it cleanly and probably did the right thing and just kind of covered up because some Sandwich Bulldogs were on his path. Yeah, Kenny, maybe we go through the roster now.
Number 11 is Michael Abood, 17, Jamie McHugh, 29, Christian Johnson, 32, Alex Scott, 40, Brad Asnes, 42, Nico Cope, 43, Kevin Pollard, 44, Chris Sherwood, 52, Michael Papalato, 53, Sean Hillard, 55, Alex Fine, 56, Jordan Lites, who will not be here today. He's attending a wedding.
He's getting married.
57, Ryan McGrath. 58, Jesse Sawyer. 59, Kevin Duffy. 64, Justin Weiner.
And we'll finish it off in a minute here. Jamie McHugh will probably be taking the snaps. First play from scrimmage for the Sharon Eagles. Oh, that left side exploded, but there it is. Mike Abood, Alex Abood going on. Sorry, Mike. All the way down to the 43.
Nice run. No flag on the play.
You'll get to the coaches, but Mike Abood is the coach, and Alex is his son.
I should mention, I just mentioned Justin Weiner, number 64. He will not be playing today as he broke his wrist earlier this week.
Oh, okay. And I'll get the name straight. You know, it is a Mike Abood, and his dad.
That's right.
Is Mike Abood. Alex Abood is the younger brother who played with Kevin last year. So we'll straighten this all out. First and 10 from the, well, it's not the 38. So it's first and 10 from the 43, it looks like. It's nice little start to the game. Mike Abood in motion. And that's someone moved on the right side. I don't know who it would be, and if it's my son, I'll talk to him when I get home.
I think your son's on the left side today, isn't he?
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's usually on the left side.
Yep. All right, that's, oh, they're calling offsides. And from my view.
On Sandwich.
From my view, it looked like the right side of the line for Sharon moved.
I think he might have drawn, I think the defensive player drew him offsides there.
Okay, so that's true.
I'm going to get back to the to lineups here. We got, well, I might have to wait. Okay.
We'll get it in plenty of time. Again, Jamie McHugh taking the snaps, Mike Abood in motion. He's going back, he flips it to Alex Scott. He's trying to get outside. Brad Aston throws a block and another block, and Alex Scott does get outside all the way down to the 47 or 44-yard line of Sandwich.
Good enough for first down.
First down.
Getting back to the lineup, 65 is Jeff Enos. 69 is Mackenzie Jean, or Kenny Jean. 84 Justin Berneberg. 88 Alex Mazzotta. 95 Thomas Leung will not be here today. And 96 Justin Nola.
Oh, very good, Kenny. So here we go. We've got 1st and 10 from the, looks like the 43.5 of Sandwich. Jamie McHugh, single back, Brad Asmus, right up the middle, no messing around there. And they're just driving. That line is, the last few games has really shown itself.
I think they've done a great job. We've got
sometimes
Alex,
they don't get enough credit, but
Alex Fine at center, Kevin Paul left guard, Jesse Sawyer left tackle.
Oh, what a coincidence.
That's unbelievable.
Didn't mean that.
I know we got Sean Hillard out there. Justin Bernenberg.
Looks like 2nd and 7 from the 39.5. Again, Mike Abood in motion, stops. Jamie McHugh gives it is a reverse to Mike Abood. He's going to try to kick it outside. Jamie McHugh's out in front of him. Good block by Jamie, and Mike Abood has some speed. He's down to the 10, the 5, touchdown! Oh, there it is, a beautifully executed play, a reverse. Alex Scott to Mike Abood.
Nice job, nice job.
Jamie McHugh left his quarterback position and threw a nice block out there, but Mike Abood, once he got outside, he just ran it down the sideline.
They're going to go for, I think they're going for 2 points here.
Yeah, we've got to get everyone up to speed on this Sandwich team and the Sharon team, but right now we've seen them going for 2 points, which is actually kicking the ball through the uprights. Let's see if they do it here. Jamie McHugh, no, they're going for 1. They're going for 1, a change in strategy. They're into the win. That might be it. Not much, though, but Mike Abood back, single back. Jamie McHugh rolling out. He's got Alex Scott. He's got to get rid of it. Oh, he should have, with the point after, he should have just thrown it up there, but that's all right.
But a nice start by the Sharon Pop 1 D team.
It's a good start. You know, we mentioned earlier the Sharon Eagles, after a very difficult loss opening game against Falmouth, has really tightened up in practices during the week. I think both of us have been down there enough to see that, and it's really shown itself game day. They're playing very good, disciplined football.
I think you get the sense that they know they have something good here, and the team is practicing better, and we're in the hunt for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they mentioned that because the kids, you know, these are 5th and 6th graders and some 4th graders, and you know, they're smart enough to realize they're 3-1 now. If they run the table, meaning win the next 4, they can get themselves into the playoffs, which the top 2 teams in their division will make. The big game coming up against Easton, who is now 4-0, and that's in 2 weeks. But game at a time, and they've certainly got off to a quick start here. I'm telling Neil Grossman, if you watched the C game and now you're watching the D game, I say get a life. But also Neil showed me how to do the scoreboard, so he's out there doing it now. Post that 6 points. Mike aboard. Onside kick. That's ball's live. Oh, and a good one by the Bulldogs there. Kevin Pollard and
Justin Bernenberg.
Justin Bernenberg right there.
Scott.
Bill Bernenberg politely telling us to put the 6 points on the board. Well, just in case someone driving by on Mountain Street or East Street or whatever it is, right? Okay, we'll get to the cheerleaders. We have about 16,000 announcements, and we'll talk about some of the standings and offense and defense. We've got everything going here. Okay, looks like the first play from the scrimmage, and for those of you who have not been watching this D team, they do have quite a good defense. They like to hit, and he squirms. Good run, though.
I see Justin Bernenberg in on that tackle. I should announce it. This is the starting defense for the Sharon team. It's Jeff Enos, left end. Kevin Pollard, right end. Alex Mazzotta, left tackle. Brad Asmus, nose guard. Alex Fine at right tackle. Mike Abood, Jamie McHugh, Chris Sherwood, Alex Scott, and Justin Bernenberg as the linebackers in backfield.
Okay, 2nd and 7 from the 48. Oh, stuffed out there. Middle of the line. Let's see, I saw someone on the bottom of the pile. Let's get a number here. He's just getting up. It's number 55, Alex Fine, right? Is that who he is? Nice play. He's the nose tackle.
One of the players I failed to mention earlier when I gave credit to the offensive line was Mike Papalato.
Yeah, Mike Papalato.
He's also on that offensive line. Doing a fine job.
He likes munchkins.
Does he?
Yeah, yesterday they had munchkins at practice. I think he had 3 before I knew he was taking more than his designated 2. All right, 3rd and about 6, a pitch left side. Let's see, good blocking out there. Alex Scott turns him in.
And makes the tackle.
Yeah, he does. He's a little short of the first down. He was going outside, and then he cut it inside. Bill Bernenberg, defensive coach. You hear him yelling and screaming a lot.
Head coach Kenny Asnes with assistants Charlie Johnson, Mike Abood, Gary Fine, Arthur Cohen, and the previously mentioned Bill Bernenberg.
Okay, 4th and 2. Here's your big first play. This Sandwich team looks like they can play. Oh, that could be a first down. That could be a first down. It looks like the defense jumped off sides there. Yeah, there it is. So that's going to give him a first down. Costly mistake there. And we're looking at the standings here. The Sandwich team is 1-3. Sharon 3-1.
Sharon, Sandwich may be a better team than the 1-3 shows because I think they played both Falmouth and Easton very close.
Yeah, it's looking here, and they lost the game to Attleboro, which beat Attleboro. Oh no, they lost Attleboro. Okay, pitch, right side, number 25. He's got the outside.
He's got some room.
Mike Abood. Oh, what a play! Oh. Mike Abood and number 88. Who is number 88 there?
That is Alex Mazzotta.
Alex Mazzotta was good pursuit there, and Mike Abood just ran over his blocker.
Alex Mazzotta doing a fine job on both sides of the line.
But not before he picked up 8.5 yards. I mean, they're driving. Again, defensively, they've been strong all year. It's just it seems that Sandwich is getting the better of them right now. Let's see if they hold them pretty soon. Some pretty good size, too, on this team. Up the middle. Oh, and he's tackled. Maybe for a slight loss.
See Jamie McHugh getting up that pile.
Yeah, and 55,
Alex Fine.
Alex Fine seems to be holding that middle pretty good. Alex hurt his leg last week in one of the last plays of the game against Norton. He took a run, was going right, and I guess he hurt his leg, but he showed up at practice later in the week and was able to go. We've got to get some announcements in too, Kenny, somewhere, or maybe at the stop or the change of possession. Right up the middle again.
There's nothing.
I think they're going to have to start thinking about going outside. What do you think, Neil?
You got Brad Asnes in that pile, Jamie McHugh.
That's twice. They just
Alex Fine again.
Them. Yeah, Alex is clogging up that middle. Kenny, looking across the sideline, it doesn't look like Sandwich has too much meat on their sandwich. Looks like
not
4
too
subs.
many.
5 subs.
You're right.
6.
I see 3.
They're out of cheese. Okay. 4th and 4 from the, looks like the 34. He kept pitch wide. Kevin Pollard in pursuit.
Oh.
And they hold him.
Nice.
All right.
Sharon's ball.
Very good pursuit. So they'll take it over.
I want to announce a cheerleading competition.
Yep.
Mark your calendars now. The Hockomock League cheer competition will be held on Saturday, October 20th. That's 2 weeks from yesterday. Of course, this is being broadcast on Wednesday. So we'll say Saturday, October 20th.
Yeah.
The competition will be held in Taunton, and the start time is 12 noon. Our competition squads work extremely hard to compete in the Hockomock League, and I cannot stress enough the importance of having a large turnout of Sharon fans cheering them on. All cheerleaders in the younger levels are encouraged to attend to see what their future goals will be. All football players should attend to show support to their football program, and it is a great way to thank the girls who cheer them on the field each Sunday. More information. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. I must admit, Steve Ferrara and Neil Grossman do it a little better than we do.
It's a tough act to follow.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter.
I make it my business to
now the
show
Maroon
up.
and Gold are going left, right. The Bulldogs right, left. What?
I'll finish later. I make it my business to show up 10 or 15 minutes before our broadcast just to pick up some pointers from Neil and Steve because they are good.
All right. Jamie McHugh, 3 backs. Alex Scott, right up the middle, puts his shoulder down and drives. Looks like he got 3 or 4 yards there. Alex is a pretty decent runner. He sometimes powers his way up the middle, but if he can get outside, he shows some pretty good speed. Yeah, it looks like this team, Sandwich lost, let's see, Attleboro beat them last week, 14-6. But as you say, they've been playing teams tough. Second and looks like about 6 from the 37. Mike Abood, he cuts it back and he'll pick up 3 yards. So they're picking up yards every so often.
They're
here.
in about
3-4 yards. 3rd and 3 or so.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't know.
You got Chris Sherwood checking in and Alex Scott checking out.
Chris Sherwood, nice interception last week against Norton. We'll talk about the Norton game too. That was showdown in Norton. Sharon Eagles coming out on top, not just by squeezing by, but they showed them they were the better team. All right, there it is. He's got Abood coming right. A good block up the middle, and he's broke one. He's got one man to beat. He does, but they'll get some pursuit and drag him down at about the 32-yard line. Mike Abood is getting outside and chalking up the yards.
Nice job, Mike Abood.
Nice blocking, too. He found the hole. He didn't have to get it outside totally. He cut it back inside. So Sharon showing their offense now, and the Sandwich team is having a difficult time stopping the runs. Mike
Abood's taking a break.
Yeah, they're deep. They're deep in the running back position. I mean, you've
running backs.
Brad Assens, Chris Sherwood's back there.
Alex Scott.
Alex fine once. I hear the last time. Okay, Jamie McHugh, keeper. He's got Brad Assens open, wide open. He's down the sideline. He cuts in, and it's a touchdown. Oh, right in front of us. A beauty, a fake handoff by Jamie McHugh, and I saw Brad out there all alone.
That's a play that they execute pretty well.
They've been working. They worked it, I think, twice last week.
Yeah. Brad's got pretty good hands, and Jamie's a pretty accurate quarterback.
Yep. Well, he's rolling out, and no one's in between him and the receiver. Actually, he had a little running room, but the smart play to get down to Brad. And Brad, we just finished saying he's a running back, so he saw a little move at the end there. To cut it in for the touchdown. Okay, so they're up 12-0. And let's see, they have the win with them. They might go for the kick this time. Yeah, maybe it was the wind last time.
I think so. I think the wind is
a slight 10 to 15 mile an hour.
It feels like a breeze up here, but the flag is doing not much.
Okay, well, yeah, good point. Jamie tries to get it down, and that's going to be blocked, but he jumps right on it. That snap. It's a very tough play.
Last week they had a hard time. I think 2 times we got the balls. The kick was blocked. And
they're working it. Okay, so the Sharon Eagles jump out to a 12-0 lead on the Sandwich Bulldogs. And, you know, we talk now that we have a moment, we can mention last week's game. I mean, we're televising all the home games. We're going to try to take the show on the road. But it's difficult. Sometimes these towns don't have the facilities. We're willing, but last week in Norton, we would have been up about 200 feet in the very, very windy and cold conditions. But,
much nicer day today. A little bit warmer. The sun is out today. It wasn't out last week.
That's right. But against the Norton team, this was a team. Norton was. They were both 2-1 going into last week's game, and I was there for the weigh-in and. Although these kids can only be, about 100 pounds or less, some of those kids look pretty big. But Sharon not only beat them, but I think the final was 20-something to nothing.
They beat them convincingly.
Yeah, we got it right here. I should have remembered, but hey, week 4.
But the game, I thought the Norton team was a stronger team than the score indicated.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Goes to show you how long. It was 26-0. Okay, the kick by Mike Abood. He can kick it. There it is. But the ball's alive again. Good pursuit. He cuts it back, gains about 4 or 5 yards on the return. Not bad. Not a bad kick. Not a bad return. Not a bad coverage by Sharon. So Sandwich Bulldogs will take it 1st and 10 at the 42. Speaking of salmon, when you order salmon, are there a couple of different ways you can have it cooked? This is something I learned last night at dinner and today in the booth with Neil and Steve. Do you
Little
know this?
culinary lessons with Neil
Well,
and Steve?
I'm just saying. I mean, when you order salmon, do the waiters ask you if you want it one way or another? Do you know what that one way is or the other?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, we'll come back later. First play, 1st and 10. Neil knows. Okay, cuts it back. Good pursuit. Oh, and he's not going anywhere. Let's see. Jamie McHugh cut him back, and on the tackle, who's number 88 and number 55?
Christian Johnson, Nico Cope, and Kenny Jean checking into the game. Justin Noller and Chris Sherwood is checking out. Alex Fine checking out.
Now, those kids coming in, it goes to show you how deep this defense is. I mean, Bill Bernenberg has the whatever you want to call it, the beauty of, or the benefit of having kids come in and out, and they all show some pretty good ability there. I know I'd spit that word out. Now we have a crowd of, what do you think it is, Kenny?
It's a good-sized crowd today.
Give us an estimate?
An honest estimate?
Yeah. They're not going anywhere up the middle.
A few hundred people here today.
That Sandwich Bulldog was gang tackled. I see Alex Scott, Kevin Pollard, number 42. Who's 42 in there?
Nico Cope.
Nico Cope, okay. He was in there, mixing it up. They're all trying to, Neil Grossman, we appreciate him being there. He doesn't have a kid playing in this program, and he is just a volunteer.
Neil is one of the more generous guys in this town.
You know, when you look it up in the dictionary and you see the word volunteer, you know how it's defined? Okay, we've got 3rd and 10. There's a pitch wide. Oh,
Justin Bernenberg. Nice play, Justin Bernenberg.
Boy, is he showing us. And they're celebrating a little bit there. Justin, good play. Definition is Neil Grossman. That's what it is, you know, volunteer. Look at him over there. Neil, how can you order salmon? What are the 2 ways? Moist. Moist and dry. And what that means is, if you get a good thick salmon steak, like a steak, you can have it medium or kind of well done. Okay, well, we've got 4th and a long way here, and if Sharon can hold him here, he's coming outside. Cuts it back.
Al Scott and Jamie McHugh. Loose ball.
They get the ball anyways. Fumble recovered by Kevin Pollard.
Kevin's doing it all.
I think it was down. Kevin Pollard recovered the fumble. After, quite frankly, as a defensive end, they got it around him. He's going to come out. Steve Ferrara tells the audience on the B and the C games that defensive end's job is to come out 2 steps and contain. But Sharon recovered the fumble, and it's their ball, 1st and 10 on the 42, and timeout White. Kenny, I have another question for you. They're coming fast and furious.
You're going to stump me again.
Get into another public service announcement. Did you see that when the change of possession?
They changed the ball.
Did you?
Did they do? I didn't see it, but I learned from last week, and believe me, I will never forget that.
What is it? I forgot. Tell the audience. They may not know.
The home team, well, each team gets to use their own ball on offense. Simple
as that. And he is right on it.
I still don't understand why. I don't agree with it either.
Agree with it, but I asked the question. He gave the right answer. That's Pop Warner football. Pop Warner has all sorts of rules, and one is you can play with your own football. All right, we have another announcement. Whoop. Everyone okay? Can you hear me?
Saturday, October 27th is Pop Warner's football day at Sharon High School. Any Pop Warner football player or cheerleader in uniform, no helmets or pads necessary, will be admitted free to the Sharon Franklin football game at 1 o'clock. Parents at a $3 reduced rate. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity here. Okay, Jamie McHugh taking the snap. He pitches it back to Chris Sherwood. Oh, and he looked ahead to run, and fumble! Oh, sandwiches all over it. Well, that was right in front of us. I'll just say that I think what happened there is Chris Sherwood was looking for the end zone before he got the ball. Right? Yeah, he did come late, but that's all right. Okay, finish.
Anyway, so where you might be playing or cheering in a few years, bring mom and dad, enjoy a great afternoon of football, and at halftime, see a free preview of the Sharon High School production of Grease live on the field. That's Saturday, October 27th at 1 o'clock.
Cool. Do you wear glasses?
I'll be there to drive at night.
I don't want to say this
I just don't
live
read.
on
I don't.
tape because you have this entourage or fan club. They go by blowing you kisses and stuff like that. But do you wear glasses?
I do when I drive at night.
Okay, well.
Are you suggesting that maybe I need them even today, right now?
Kenny, if people could see you, you had the sheet of paper outside of the booth trying to read it. But I don't want to say anything. Your fan club out there, unfortunately, now know.
Yep.
You wear glasses.
Chad, I'm just here to make you look good.
Oh. Yeah, thanks a lot. All right. Back to the action. That was second down, and they looks like they didn't get far at all, half a yard. If they keep trying to go up the middle, they're not going anywhere. They're going to have to try to kick it out or send it airborne. There it goes, outside. In pursuit, he's turning the corner, but look out. Oh! I saw him coming up from the outside, and that was a...
I see Jamie McHugh getting up from the pile.
Yeah, good pursuit.
It's a whole host of people in pursuit.
Yeah, who's the left outside linebacker was there, I guess. I don't know who that might. It's not Micah Boot, it's the other side. Yeah, it is Micah Boot. Okay, Micah Boot's out there, and he's closed quickly. That was one of those patented D Team 20-yard runs for a 1-yard gain. Okay, 3rd and 8. Sharon Eagles up 12-0. There's a handoff right up the middle. They're trying again, but they're not going anywhere. And Gang tackled again.
That interior of the line, the defensive line, is doing a nice job.
There? Number 52 looked like he was in on there. Who's that? There's a number that I think it's...
That is Michael Papalato.
Yeah, he was in there.
The middle of that defensive line is Brad Asnes and Justin Ola taking turns there. We've got Alex Fine and Alex Mazzarda.
Yeah, what was he doing there? Okay. All right, so we have 4th and 6 from the 50-yard. There's a pass. And it's intercepted by Micah Boot. All right. First down, Sharon on another turnover. That's the second turnover that Sharon has picked up. Cheerleaders. Have you read their names yet?
We don't have their roster. You have their roster?
You're doing so good. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know why I'm
going to read these names again, but you'll forgive me if I don't pronounce the names.
Have you cashed your Cable 8 check yet?
Yes, I did.
You did. All right. There you go.
Coach Cheryl Rintala, and you'll forgive me if I don't pronounce these names correctly. Samantha Goldstein, Claudia Nair, Angelia Oniscow, Robin Linick, Alana Schumann, Robin Saul, Haley Rintala, Paige Avery, Jessica Trout-Savino, Gazvella Jean, and we'll come back to this.
Is that Kenny Jean's sister?
Could be.
Likely. Jamie McHugh with Alex Scott in motion. He's coming this side of Micah Boot. Oh, beautiful hands on Micah Boot. Following Brad Asnes, cuts it back. And that was a hard-working 4 or 5 yards by Micah Boot. Good block by Brad. He picked his up, outside guy. Mike gets up, shaking a little bit. He's got what you call a stinger, hopefully. I mean, it's not serious.
Chris Sherwood checking in. Get back to the cheerleaders. Amanda Berneberg, Anessa Roth, Brianne Anticol, Jessica Warren, Elizabeth Hale, Ariel Perez, Caitlin Carrion, Melanie Roth, Laurie Trout-Savino, and Julia Rotman.
Yeah, a couple of brother-sister combinations.
I see Amanda.
You have
Amanda Berneberg and Justin Berneberg.
Yeah, and then I think that Kenny Jean's sister is same last name. Right up to Brad Asnes. He holds onto the ball, and Sandwich is trying to take it away, but Brad says, no way, lean back and picked up 3 yards. So have you come up with the estimated crowd? I mean, I need a precise estimate.
I said 300 earlier. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not.
Well, it's probably counting the dogs and the cats and all that stuff around here, but 300 sounds good.
I think the cooler weather has kept a few people away today.
Yeah, those, what do they call them? Something fans. Fair weather fans?
Nice weather fans?
Fair weather fans, yeah. Speaking of salmon, is it to Alex Scott? He got to get that first down. Ooh, a little shy of the first down. He had the right idea. He took a straight line as straight as he could. And it looks like it's going to be 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Yeah, Kenny, 2-minute warning, what does that mean?
You're stumping me again. There's 2 minutes left in the half.
There you go.
Gee,
Okay. Okay.
You
now
throw
what
these tough
happens-
questions at me.
Can
Got me all
you
nervous.
Can you call a 2-minute warning if it's like a minute 56? Is that possible? Don't look at Neil.
Sure.
Oh, he's
Sure
on
you
the
can.
roll. He's on the roll. I tell you, Neil and Steve better watch
It's probably
out.
the
Someone
first
coming up
stop
from the lower ranks, rolling. He studies all week. Again, fine job by Neil Grossman. I was explaining he doesn't even have a kid in the program, cheerleader or player, but he comes down Sundays to televise with Steve. There's B's and the C's, and he's nice enough to hang around and do the camera for the D game.
And when he's not here, he's usually at the Little League field.
Yeah, well, fall baseball's over.
Volunteering
We
his
went out
precious
to
time.
dinner last night on that. Jamie McHugh, he holds keeper right up the middle. Bounces off one tackle. He has the first down. They got how many
That
timeouts
offensive
do they
line,
have?
I'd have to give credit to the offensive line right there. They had plenty of room.
It'd be good to put this ball in the end zone. He's gonna call timeout. I don't know how many more they have. I think that's their second.
That offensive
Sounds
line
like
again
a
is
little one a minute.
Mike Papalato, Alex Fine, Sean Hillard, Kevin Pollard, Justin Berneberg, Jesse Sawyer, and Alex Mazzotta. Got to give them credit.
I just got word from the field through Neil Grossman that we have 1 minute left.
Was
Yeah,
it a
we
1
have
minute
one-
warning now?
No, well, you know, we just
Oh, just 1 minute left. Okay.
let's warn them. Yeah, you can have a 1 minute warning if you want. But and there's one timeout, so I would see that. Let's see, we have 1st and 10 from the 37.
This has been a very fast first half.
It has, and I think everyone's getting a little cool there. But Kenny, I'm going to put you on the spot again. You're the coach. You're running the offense. You have 1st and, yeah, this is getting serious. 1st and 10, 37-yard line of Sandwich. You're up 12-0. One timeout, 1 minute. What do you call?
I'd go back to that pass play to Brad Asnes.
I'm with you. I like that rollout because Jamie McHugh can pass a run. There's plenty of room out there, and they seem to be executing
Yeah.
it well. Oh, okay. The car police are on it. We're just getting some word. Someone's blocking. Oh, let's look at this. Let's. Kevin Pollard talking to Jamie McHugh. Kevin's the backup quarterback, so he's probably talking signal count or something like that.
We got Brad Asnes lining up with his soul in the backfield. I don't know if that's
Alex
the
Scott's
formation.
wide right. I think it might be to Alex Scott. Let's see. He's in motion. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. I think Alex Scott was in motion. Illegal motion, yeah. Is that illegal motion when they kind of go like that? Rah, rah, rah. Alex Scott looked like he started, maybe he started downfield before the snap of the ball. Who knows? But they're going to penalize the Sharon Eagles, and that pushes them back 5 yards. So I think we kind of had it, the pass play, and they're going to, let's see if they do it again.
They declining the penalty.
Yep.
They'll take the loss.
Ah, so the whistle didn't blow. Good call, Kenny. It's 2nd and 15 now. Why not? Alex Fine now asking for signals. Kevin Pollard. It's a little confusing. I mean, Alex Fine. Alex is the one you want to make sure knows the count. Jamie McHugh with Chris Sherwood in the backfield. 2nd and 15. Jamie McHugh rolling out. Chris Sherwood throws a fake block. And Jamie McHugh's going to get swarmed under. That didn't work well.
Well, I say right now, you go back to that pass play.
I think
Can't be too much time left.
Michael Bood, Coach Michael Bood is calling
Signaling for a
timeout.
timeout.
I think that they're going to talk to Chris Sherwood about throwing a block. All right. Let's see. We've gone through the Pop Warner day at the high school. We've gone through the cheerleading contest. We've gone through the starting lineup. Anything else? Yeah, I think that's about it. There's a list of events, though, somewhere around here. You know, it's funny. You can't just show up at these games. They give you about 6,000 announcements. Here it is, right here. Okay, I'll get to this just before we break for half. But this is the upcoming Sharon Pop Warner dates. Now, I'll help you. I'll read this, all right? This is short and sweet. You get the tough stuff.
Thank you, Pat.
Oh, no problem. Where's your fan club, Kenny? No one's come by. I'm disappointed.
They know they can listen on Wednesday nights. So
Alex Scott to Micah Bood. Cuts it back. Good try, but that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. We've got not much time left. Hurry up offense. They call 2 plays. Clock running. Alex Scott kind of limping. Hopefully he's okay. He gets to the line. Jamie McHugh takes the center. Jamie McHugh, there's that play. Oh! That's all right.
That's the play we thought they should run.
Yeah, that was it. But that'll give the ball the sandwich. That'll give the ball the sandwich. Not a bad call. Right now, you know. If Jamie had slightly underthrown.
A little low.
Brad would have had to made a good catch, and then he had probably one defender to beat. But, hey, you know, up 12-0, they're trying to add 6. Now they have to put a stop. They can't let in any late points here. There's less than a minute left. They don't give warnings when you're less than a minute.
They just notify us.
Yeah, they take their hat off. They do something, right? Take the hat off. Okay. Speaking of taking the hat off, we had a nice opening ceremony, national anthem today at the B game. Okay, number 25 rolling out, waiting to pitch it. He pitches it. He's being pursued and tackled. So it looks like the Sandwich Bulldogs are having trouble finding out where their offense is.
Alex Mazzotta and Justin Bernenberg in on that tackle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Timeout Sandwich Bulldogs. Who was on that?
Alex Mazzotta and Justin Bernenberg.
Cool. Speaking of cool, it is a little brisk.
A little chilly today.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
But the sun is out.
I have my gloves on.
The sun is out. It's a nice day. I have my hands in my pockets, so just to keep warm.
Okay, we have a timeout. Sandwich Bulldogs.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, that's good. No, we're just talking through this. Okay, now I have it. There's some dates coming up. Some Pop Warner dates. Next Sunday, we're at Plymouth. We're on the road playing Plymouth. Next Saturday, or not, 2 weeks from yesterday, on October 20th, is the cheerleading competition in Taunton. We'll probably read that again in the second half. And then the 21st, we're in Easton. That's the big matchup for the D team. We're going to have to try to get the cameras down there to show that.
No, I understand Easton is 4-0.
Right. Okay, second in several. He's rolling this way. Kevin Pollard in pursuit. Gets by him, cuts back, and down. Ooh. He eluded. Kevin Pollard almost had him, but that's the half. Oh, timeout. Oh, I thought that was the half.
It's a long 2 minutes since the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I know. That was
the first. However many minutes went by rather quickly, but the last 2 minutes have gone by.
Before I forget, let me
slow.
get you a pair of gloves.
Thank you.
All right, so we go.
I thought we forgot about that.
No, I don't forget anything. So where was I? Here we go. On 10/14, we play in Plymouth. That's a Sunday. On Saturday, the 20th of October, there's the cheerleading competition in Taunton. On the 21st, the following day, there's a game in Easton. And then on the 27th, the cheerleading competition next step, if they advance from the 20th. And then on the 27th, we talked about that Pop Warner Appreciation Day at the high school football game. That's a Saturday, 1 o'clock, and I think the high school's playing Franklin. And we have 3 other days here, and I got to get into them. Okay, here we go, 3rd and 8. Number 21 rolling out. Oh, he eludes the tackle there. He's going sideline. Micah Bood drags him out of bounds. Little short of the first down. It looks like it's going to be, Neil, what do you get, 2nd and 5?
It was Alex Fine in pursuit on that play. Couldn't quite catch him, but Micah Bood made a nice play.
Oh, now it's 4th. Sean Hillard's dad just went from 2nd to 4th. No one's, yeah. Well, yeah, we're going to have to, I don't know about these people here. We got to get their names. Can you do that at the half? Get the names of the people over there?
I'll make it my business.
I don't know what down is. I thought it was 3rd. Back to pass. Whoa, he guns it down, and Micah Boone looked like he was pushing a little bit. Overthrown there, and it's incomplete, and now is that the half? And that's the half.
That's the half.
Come off. All right, so at the end of the first half, the Sharon Eagle D team has, quite frankly, established themselves on the field with a 12-0 lead against the Sandwich
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. And we'll be back after Neil here stays with the cheerleaders, which is the responsibility of the cameraman. And we'll be back after the halftime.
We're at halftime with the Sharon D cheerleaders will perform. Going to follow them throughout the halftime here. Just getting a little organized here. They'll go over to the opposing sidelines and perform for the Sandwich Bulldogs cheerleaders and fans. That was the Sharon D squad cheerleaders. Great job, girls. And we will be back momentarily to start the second half.
We're back. Neil? Is the little tape going left to right? It look like it's on? Okay. Well, welcome back for the second half. Neil, you can hear us out there. Neil has confirmed that we're back. And
the captains for this game are Kevin Pollard, Sean Hillard, Kevin Duffy, and Justin Berneberg.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of information. But before we go on any further, we don't want to get into deep doo-doo, right? So who might be the managers of this team? Kenny?
Rochelle Aslis and Barbara Fine. We want to thank them for all that they've been doing this year.
Yeah, I know. I tell you, it's at the bottom of the sheet. I don't know. It's that poor eyesight you have. But at halftime, you were shaking and trembling about the fact that you didn't mention the managers' names because they do
because
work
they've
very
done
hard.
such a fine job
they
this year.
work very hard. You give credit. This is nothing but volunteers out here, Neil, right, Kenny? Volunteers doing pretty much everything. So we remind you, if you're home watching this game and you don't have anyone in the program, kids or cheerleaders, I say first, get a life. And then secondly, I say, come on down to our next home game in a couple of weeks against Mansfield.
And despite the chilly weather, I don't think anybody's left yet today.
Onside kick, it didn't go the 10 yards. Didn't go the 10 yards, but looks like Sandwich recovered on the, oh no, I thought it was the famous 47-yard line, but it looks like the 48. First down, Sandwich. Who were the managers again on this team?
Rochelle Assis and Barbara Fine.
Okay.
I want to mention again that the Sharon D team lost Justin Weiner this week to a broken wrist.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's out for the year. Unfortunate.
Yeah. This week?
Earlier in the week.
Wow. And someone else
Actually, it
broke
was
his
last
arm.
week because he wasn't there last week.
Big W, wasn't it? Who's Big W?
That's Justin
There
Weiner.
you go.
Big W.
Yeah, Big W. Broken arm, but he came down and watched anyways. First play for scrimmage. He's rolling out, getting in pursuit. Justin Bernenberg. Oh, and let's see. Justin Bernenberg and Jamie McHugh.
I do want to say that Justin's parents are still so very dedicated. I see Helen and Ani still in the stands watching the game.
Really? Good for them. Would you?
I would hope so.
Okay.
But
I would too. I would too, especially if a Big W is here.
Of course, then again, maybe I'd stay home and watch this broadcast.
True. True. Okay. But don't forget, this broadcast is on tape, but we won't say anything. All right, 2nd and 9, 47. Oh, looks like a problem on the snap. They're trying to pull it off. Gang tackled. Flag down. Oh, and it is a fumble. And number 40, Brad Asens, looks like he has it. Wait a minute. Oh, they're going to call offsides on Sharon. Encroachment. That's why they were in there so quickly. All right. Well, it was a nice try. Brad Asens picked up that fumble, but he's not going to get credit for it. It stays with Sandwich. And not only that, but it's a 5-yard penalty. It'll give him second and probably about 4.
We should mention Brad Hillard, Al Scott, and Jeff Enos, his dad,
George.
doing the George.
I went down there and got his first name.
Doing your homework. Very good.
I had to do something.
Doing the yard markers.
Yep. We volunteers. Okay, we have 2nd and 4. Again, mix up in the backfield and nothing but dust, but out from the bottom of the dust is Alex Fine. Big play there. Let's mention also is that these coaches have to really get these players in and out because Pop Warner football, they figure they're practicing very hard during the week, 3 times a week. Each player has to play a minimum of 10 plays.
Christian Johnson just checking in as Ryan McGrath checks out.
Yeah, so the coaches have to keep track of this. Now, you know, they may play 10, they may play more, but they at least have to play 10. And we have a 12-0 score, Sharon Eagles. Oh, again, there's a bad
mix-up in the backfield.
Mix-up and wrapped up.
Oh, nice play.
Justin Bernenberg, he came to play.
Justin Bernenberg. Nice job. We do have a final score on Bill Anderson's Mighty Might team. They won 28-0.
All right, Bill.
Ryan Summers scores 3 times. Josh Parness scores a touchdown. And we had extra points by Molly Anderson, Alex Glincher, Dominique Williams.
Yep. Cool.
And did I miss anybody?
Doesn't sound like it. Let's see. 3 touchdowns, 3 points after, 4, 3. Something. It's close enough.
I think I might be missing 1 point.
That's all right. Okay, 4th and 10. 4th and 11. The pitch wide. Kevin Pauly gets caught inside. But let's see. Alex Scott. And
nice job by the defense there. It looks like it's
Jamie McHugh. I got to talk to Kevin about that again. Is it the
Sharon ball
defensive end there? He's got to go outside and contain, and they seem to be containing, but he got caught inside a little bit. But Alex Scott and Jamie McHugh recovered nicely from the linebacker positions.
Mike Abood coming off the field a little gingerly.
Yeah, he hurt his wrist earlier. So it looks like Sharon's ball on the... It's in the middle of the field, Kenny.
That would be, let me guess, the 50.
50, that's right. So that'll mean it's the same distance going right to left as it is left to right. But we want to go right-left.
Have we been on the 47.5 yet today?
No, we haven't. That's I've been waiting. We've been around it. Okay, I formation, Chris Sherwood in motion to Alex Scott, it looks like. Right up the middle. Good tackle by number 53. Who carried that ball? Was that Alex Scott? Yeah, not the middle. All right. I don't know. I think we've got the rosters. We don't have to go through the rosters again, no.
Did we mention the fine job that Rochelle Assis and Barbara Fine are doing as managers of this team?
No, we haven't. We didn't in the first half. Okay, I formation. Looks like Asnis, Scott, and they're going to follow. Jamie McHugh's going to follow his blocking. Chris Sherwood's got to really block. He's got to avoid the hold, and Jamie McHugh, a little short of the first down. He gets knocked out on the 42. So that'll leave 3rd and 2. It was not a badly designed play. I mean, we had the I formation going to their left, and Jamie McHugh keeping it and following them. Michael Boots, yeah, he is hurt. Looks like his foot.
They're attending to Micah Boot on the side.
His dad goes over to check on him. Yeah, it's his calf, looks like. But he has his helmet on, so may mean he wants to get back in there.
He's sitting up,
yeah.
So it's not too serious.
Okay, I formation again, same setup. Asner, Scott, Sherwood, McHugh. Gives it to Sherwood, and oh, he gets hit. That was a good play. Good defensive play. Number 52. Who's number 52?
And Mike Papalato.
Oh, he's telling him something. He's all excited. Look at him. Mike Papalato had something on his mind. He's telling everybody it. You hear the yelling and screaming from the other side of the field. The Sandwich Bulldogs are bulldogging it. Oh. Oh. Oh, let the dogs out. 4th and 4. Let's see. Who might that be?
That could be Coach Kenny Assis' kid. I hate to mention his name.
Yeah, it's kind of
so
hard.
I won't.
Yeah. Kind of hard to hide out there when you do that. We normally don't give numbers and names, but the viewing audience, if Neil's doing his job, you doing your job? Is the tape rolling? Yeah, it is. That was Brad Aston's getting a little excited over there. Now that'll leave 4th and 8 from the 47 and a half
yard line. We can forgive
line.
Brad for the one mistake because Brad's doing a fine job. He's a fine young football player.
He knows that. I mean, you make mistakes, right? No problem. Let's get the first down. Pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Hey, let me say something about the coaching staff there. See what they did?
Again, you stumped me.
They went right back to Brad Asnes. There was a rollout, Jamie, and they were throwing it to Brad. They said, Brad, you hopped offside, so here you go. We're not going to put you on the shelf. We're going to keep you right, keep your head in the game, and we're going to throw you the ball. Good defensive play. Neil, how you doing? Neil doesn't do too much over there. When it's on the 50-yard line from the 45 to 45, he stands here and he's watching the TV. You at home realize the camera probably hasn't moved in about 3 plays. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 47 and a half. Sandwich kicks it outside. In pursuit by number 65. Ooh.
We got a number of people over here. We got Alex Mazzarda, Justin Bernberg, and Jamie McHugh, I think, who made the tackle.
Jeffrey Enos was
Jeffrey
in there.
Enos,
Yeah.
okay.
He was in there. He's the son of George.
Was holding the sticks today.
All right.
You still cold?
Nope.
Got those gloves on?
I'm just disappointed I haven't seen the Kenny Sawyer fan club today. For
There
those
is no,
of you
there
out
is no
there
such
watching,
thing. No, those are the people left behind from Neil Grossman.
You people out there, I thought we had a Kenny Sawyer fan club. He goes, cuts it inside.
Ooh.
And
that was a nice stick in there.
And Kevin did his job.
Kevin Paul.
He
Nice
moved
job,
it
Kevin
inside,
Paul.
but Alex Scott and Jamie McHugh did their job. Yeah, Steve Ferrara and Neil talk about it in the first 2 games. It's again the role of the defensive ends is to contain, just to get out there. So they have to turn it in, and what happens when they turn it in? The linebackers fill that hole and nail them. So
Alex Fine checking out.
Hustling off. Alex having a good game. His leg looks fully repaired. Okay, 3rd and 7 from the 50. Fumble! Whistle blows. They're going to give it a sandwich, although Sharon thinks they have it.
We have another player that was hurt during the week. Justin Nola had hurt his heel and wasn't able to practice during the week, but he's here today playing.
Is he? Okay, 4th and 9. Again, as we said, this is game 5 of a 5-game set here at the Sharon Middle School. And for those of you out there, we have 1 remaining home game, and that is sometime against Mansfield, and it's 4th down. He's rolling out left, pulls him back in again, and they get him.
McHugh and Alex Scott.
Chris Sherwood was out there. The last home game is against Mansfield on October 28th, and that's Awards Day as well. So there'll be extra special activities going on down here at the middle school. But it's game 5. Each week, we try to get the 5 games, 2 Mighty Might, the B's, C's, and D's. Speaking of the D's, I've got to mention again, this team, after losing that first game, have ripped off 3 straight games. Scores, they're up 12-0 now in the 3rd quarter. I'd like to go out on the limb and say controlling this game, both sides of the ball, so this will go a long way to their march toward playoffs. Jamie McHugh I formation. We've got the Asnes, Scott, and Mike Abood back in? Yep, he is. And he gets the ball. Cuts it up the middle. Smooth runner. He's an over-under, Mike. This is his 2nd year as a D player, I believe?
Second year.
Yeah, over-under's his age.
Older, lighter.
Older, lighter? Yeah, there you go. Older, lighter. He's a 6th grader, but because of his weight, is allowed to play at this level because a lot of the Pop Warner is weight dependent because of the size of these kids. Okay, so we have 2nd and 5, it looks like, or 4. Jamie McHugh to Alex Scott, and he pulls his way maybe a half a yard. Alex is grinding it out. He seems to get the calls up the middle a lot.
I think everybody involved with this team, the coaching staff and the players, do sense that they have something special here this year, and we got a chance to move on towards the playoffs.
Yeah, Sharon Pop Warner's had some playoff teams in the past. And they've gone quite a ways, all the way until they meet North Attleboro usually, because North Attleboro's program is incredibly strong. But that's all right. Let's game at a time and a play at a time right now because they're only up 12-0, and that can change quickly. 3rd and 4. To Abood. Let's see him kick it outside. He does. Inside. Cuts it. Oh, and gets tackled from behind, but
good
not
for first down.
Yeah, not before he picks up that first down. I was looking at the block. It looked like it might have been a clip, but they missed it.
Sounds like the end of the quarter.
End of the 3rd quarter.
This game has moved on quickly. With
So
the exception of the last 2 minutes in that first half.
Yeah, I know. So that would be first down at the Sandwich 33, but the referees, you see the one with the ball limping. At the end of the last game, he went down and hurt his thigh, but he seems to be sticking it out. He's moving the ball down. So I'll tell you what, we're looking at the schedule here, and last week we mentioned Sharon team beat the Norton team in the showdown match of 26-0, and a couple weeks before then they played Attleboro, I think it was, week 3.
In Taunton.
They beat both of those teams after losing to Falmouth.
We've got Plymouth next week.
Plymouth's next week. Plymouth hasn't been doing too well, but it's one of those games where you get down to Plymouth. It's quite a program, quite a facility down there. I've been fortunate enough to get down there with my oldest kid to watch a game, and it is quite a facility, and the Mites played last year. So you never know what you're going to get there. And then the showdown with Easton in Easton.
That's in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, and then we finish up against Mansfield back here at the Sharon Middle School.
How is Mansfield doing?
I'm not sure which team we're playing. They have 2 teams. But it looks like they're, you know, kind of, they're always tough, Mansfield. Mansfield Hornets? Green Hornets? All right, so first down from the 34. Jamie
Mike
McHugh.
Abood is back in the game.
And he's in motion. And then Brad
Asses
Asses
with
right
the ball up the middle.
Oh, and he just kept his nose straight and didn't mind taking the hit there after 9 yards. Oh, my calf, stretching my calf here, Kenny, huh? All right, so it looks like the 2nd and 3 or 2, something like that. Nice little run by Brad Asens.
Yep.
The hole opened up on that left side. You could see that. That line continues to do well. 2nd down. Jamie McHugh again. Alex Scott, another hole, and he'll get the first down.
We should mention that offensive line again because I think they're doing a great job.
Alex Scott, though, just picked up that first down.
We got Mike
Right.
Papalato, Alex Fine, Sean Hillard, Kevin Pollard, Jesse Sawyer, Justin Bernenberg, and Alex Mazzotta.
Those
Doing
are
a fine
everyone,
job.
right? Everyone.
And we got
Right.
Kevin Duffy and Ryan McGrath
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, I was going to say that.
They're working in there too, and they're all doing a great job.
I think Brad Asnes and Mike Abood run the offense here, and they're great play calling last week, and they seem to mix it up quite a bit. This week, they seem to be controlling that line and going with the run a few more times. Oh, motion. I didn't see it. Tough angle. Neil, did you see it? Neil wasn't paying attention. Neil is saving his energy because he has been here all day. But oh, this is quite a neat, this monitor. We get first down and 15. Single back.
Oh.
Mike Abood coming this way, cuts it inside, and a nice little tackle
Nice
there.
tackle.
What kind of tackle is that called, Kenny?
I'd say a shoestring tackle.
Oh. I mean, you know, I could say this. You know what?
I did my homework today.
Who are you, and what have you done with Kenny Sawyer? That's what I want to know. Because he has answered 4 out of 5. He didn't have the salmon. And we've got the final question coming up. Okay, 2nd and 14 after that neat tackle on Mike Abood.
Mike Abood again.
Comes up the middle. You figure he picked up 2 or 3 yards.
3rd and about 3.
Kenny, last question of the day.
You promise?
The drier you get, the wetter I get. What am I? Okay, we'll let the audience kind of ponder
A towel.
Oh, man. Okay, Jamie rolling out right. You got 1 man to beat, but a nice little tackle by the defensive end. There was no blocking out there.
Was there more than one answer?
We discussed this last game. A flag on the play, and they may. There's all sorts of commotion going on now.
We have a visitor in the booth.
There was a flag.
Jessica Schenkel and Ashley Sawyer.
What is that, a legal
girls.
formation or what have you?
They're cheering for
Jamie
Billy Anderson's
McHugh
Mighty
is
Mike
coming
team
out.
today.
Jamie McHugh was rolling out, and that defensive end made a nice little tackle. Neil Grossman looking for the hauls. Okay, so we've got 4th and 15. Sharon Eagles is sputtering a little bit here on offense. Let's see if they can get the big play for the first down. Oh, and there's offsides. That'll get 5 yards back.
That'll help.
Yeah, a few more of those. No, Neil. No, we got a ways to go. Okay, well, you know, 2 more of those. We've got a first down. You think Jamie's giving the hut.
Could you say that again?
Draw the defense off, Kenny. That's another one. All right, he's rolling out. He fakes it. He's going to look to pass. He can't get it off. He's going to hold it. Yeah, why not hold it? That didn't develop. I mean, it's kind of like a naked bootleg, and he's looking back saying, I needed some blocking or something. I don't know. All right, it didn't work. Let's get back on defense and hold them. We're in the 4th quarter yet? We're
Yes,
in the
we are.
fourth quarter.
Yes, we are.
You know, I'm impressed. The drier you get, the wetter I get, and he knew it right off. We had a couple of other answers, though. I had a close. It was close. I said a sponge. I said a diaper.
So I got it right the first time.
You got the standard answer. I got a couple of the other ones that were possible. But you got 100%. You got 100% credit on that one. Okay, let's get back to the game. The coaches want to watch it. The fans want to watch it out there. Time to get serious. 1st and 10 from the 22. Sharon Eagles up 12-0 in the fourth quarter, looking for their 4th straight victory against the Sandwich Bulldogs. And they're tying up. Man, this defense has stepped up again today.
Got Christian Johnson and Jesse Sawyer checking in on defense.
In and out they go, in and out. It's a cold day, too. These kids are hanging tough.
Jeff Enos and Justin Nola checking out.
Looks like all 300 people are still here, Kenny. No one's gone home.
Nobody's left.
All right, 2nd and 8 from looks to be the 24. Up the middle, ball's on the ground, and let's see, Kevin Pollard and number 58. Number 58?
Jesse Sawyer.
Jesse Sawyer. Hey, all right. Oh.
We like that combination.
And he hustles off. He's probably, you know, wants some Gatorade or something. My kid's still in there.
And Sean Hill checks in. Christian Sherwood checking
top
out.
Player, too. They've got him at safety. Great bunch of kids here, too. They're working very, very hard during the week, and it shows on game day. Coaches are working them very hard.
And the nice thing about getting a lead like we did early
Yeah.
and having leads as we have the past few weeks is everybody gets to play a little bit more.
Oh. And again, Jamie McHugh, Kevin Pollard, and who else? Sean Hillett. There he is, showing his speed to close, and Alex Scott gets up from the bottom. What would you call that when 4 or 5 of the Sharon Eagles make the tackle?
You're asking me?
Yes.
That's a gang tackle. Come on, come on.
I'm telling you. Contract renegotiation, I smell it. Cable 8, close the door. He's going to come a-knocking. Unbelievable. ESPN 2 is going to be calling. And I can hear the fan club building. Okay, we've got 4th and 10. And he's sacked. Oh, he shuffles it ahead. And they call it a clean play, but he's rifled down by McHugh, Bernenberg, and Scott.
And Justin Nola had
containment.
Had him in the backfield.
All right. And that slowed it down enough so those linebackers could close. Okay, so 1st down, Sharon Eagles. They hold them from their own 25, or no, the Sandwich 25-yard line. I'm running out of questions to ask this guy.
Yeah. Don't even try.
All right. What does Grossman mean? All right.
Volunteer.
Okay, Michael Boone. Oh, no gain. Good tackle. We'll have to give him that one. Grossman means big man.
Is that true?
John Modeleski, what?
Is that true? Grossman means
Grossman
big man?
means big man. And we'll leave that one alone too, right? He's on the Mike Lichman. He's the Mike Lichman diet. That's what he's on. Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sharon controlling the ball. That's really all they have to do, but certainly they'd love to punch another one in. Micah Bood, single back. Jamie McHugh pitches to Micah Bood. Pass. Oh, no, that didn't get off. Mike knows it. He had Chris Sherwood open for at least the 1st down. Nice play call, though, huh? Mix it up a bit. Everyone was keen on Mike Bood.
2nd down.
Coaches looking at each other. They probably take a mental note of that, practice that one during the week. These boys practice 3 times a week. These girls practice 3 times a week. Show the cheerleaders again. They seem to be working very hard again.
Cheerleaders don't get the credit they deserve, but they're working hard out there.
3rd and 10. McHugh to Sherwood. Again, he bobbles the ball.
Uh-oh.
And picked up by
Sandwich recovers.
Sandwich. Something's with that handoff. That's the second time Chris has had trouble holding it, and I mean, he'll watch the tapes. His dad Jim will make sure he watches the tapes. But it just appears to me that he's trying to run with the ball before he gets the handoff. Jamie seems to be putting it in the middle there, but he just seems to be taking his eye off, moving his hands. What do you think?
Well, I know that Chris got here just about game time, or just a little bit before game time. I think we need to get him here a little bit earlier.
Yeah, take some hits. You're right. Maybe that's it. You know, because they do run plays from scrimmage in practice before the game. They get here an hour and a half before the game. Okay, 1st and 10, Sandwich from their 32. They need to get in the end zone quickly here. They're running out of time. 25 keeps it. He's going to pitch it. No, he's not. He's going to keep it. He's going down the sideline. And he's got it. Breaks one tackle, one
Kenny
man
Jean's a beat.
And
Kenny Jean, nice tackle. Kenny Jean.
Tackle by Kenny Jean.
Touchdown saving tackle.
A big play. I just finished saying they had to get it in the end zone quickly, but I didn't mean it. Kenny Jean made the tackle. It looks like a player, Sandwich player, is down, unfortunately. Referee, I think, calling time. I mean, we'll talk about safety here. These Pop Warner players are well-equipped. They have all the right equipment. Their coaches teach them how to take hits, how to give hits. And you can see, there's it. The Sandwich Bulldog popped back up on his feet, grabs the water ball, so he's okay. But they stress safety in this program. For those of you out there in Sharon land who do not participate in Pop Warner football, come on out. Try it out. Always looking for players. All right, so a big first down for Sandwich there, but they still have a ways to go. 1st and 10 from the 38. 29. He pitches it, but that's not going to work.
It's a loss of about 7 yards.
What's an expression there after you do something once and you don't let it happen the second time?
I need time. I need time. Can we come back to that?
Okay, I'll give you one play. Again, what's the expression when something...
Learn your lesson.
No, he's not getting credit for that one. I'll give you one more lousy guess.
Awfully close. I don't know.
It was close.
I don't know. I think that's the right answer.
The expression begins with the word once. Okay, 2nd down and 15. Pitches it wide. Kevin Pollard again can't contain him, but he slows him down enough so his friends from the linebacker corps.
Sean Hillard.
Alex
Hillard.
Scott. Boy, he shows some closing speeds. Alex Scott, yep. And Justin Bernenberg, the usual defensive unit there.
I do have the answer to your question. Once is enough.
No.
Oh, those can both be. Those are both good answers.
That was a TV show. Oh, it's 8 enough. Once burnt, twice shy. You've never heard that expression? Oh.
I don't know.
Well, from the
Neil
reaction
hasn't
in the
heard of
booth
that either.
here, maybe it was just my little dreamland. Yeah, there's a timeout with the score 12-0 and 12-0. And Kenny, what do you think? We've got a couple minutes left, or?
Can't be too much time left.
All right. Okay, enough people watch this telecast that if I was off with my comment, we will not penalize you on that saying, all right? But once burnt, twice shy is an expression that once something happens to you, you do not allow it to happen again.
By our next broadcast. I want
they'll let us know. They'll let me know. I don't know how many calls you've gotten. I've gotten a few. Okay, 3rd down. Rolling out right, in pursuit again. Oh, Micah Bood's
Micah Bood on
the
attack. Nice job.
For him. Again, a 20-yard run for a 2-yard loss.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, we should be coming up with a 2-minute warning. We have an injury.
Somebody's
again.
down, yeah.
This 4th quarter's taking a while. Neil, you hungry?
Christian Johnson checking into the game. Nope.
Chinese tonight? Neil is the one yesterday was the last day of fall baseball. Steve Ferrara and Neil Grossman do a
as well as
stupendous
Pat Pollard.
job. Yeah, I chip in too, but not as much as these guys. And all the coaches, volunteers, of course. Quite a program. Showcase of Sharon during the fall months, Saturdays. But that's done. We went out to dinner last night, and I just looked at Neil and asked what he was doing tonight, and he said Chinese. So that means he's having Chinese food tonight, which is Sunday. And so by the time you watch this, you can call Neil Grossman and ask him how his Chinese food was. All right, 4th and a country mile. Let's see. Let's put one last stop and wrap this game up. And I
we
would
got
say
on both
motion,
sides, yeah.
yeah.
I'd say offense.
Yeah, offense.
Offense drove 'em off.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it. Okay, now we go to 4th down in a long country mile. Long country mile is any time it's more than 20 yards.
Is this true?
Yeah. Well, I just made it up. I'm tired. It's been a long day. And he's down. I'm not going to get 25 yards up the middle on Sharon Eagle defense. And that's it. That's game. That was the last play from scrimmage as the Sharon Eagles.
Did we miss the 2-minute warning?
I did. You did. Neil did. We all missed it. But anyways, more importantly, the referees are shaking each other's hand. But more importantly, the Sharon Eagles D team have put another little point of emphasis on how strong their team is wrapping this season up. They go to 4-1 on the season. They've ripped off 4 straight victories with the 12-0 victory against Sandwich Bulldogs. And next week, where are we again?
Plymouth.
Plymouth. So I guess we can say rock on to Plymouth next week.
Unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Rocking and rolling. 4-1 Sharon Eagle D team lining up against the Sandwich Bulldogs. Great game. And I'm Pat Pollard, play-by-play. Kenny Sawyer on color, who answered every question correctly today. And we thank Neil Grossman on camera for hanging in there.
And we'll see you next time.
All right.